This video is going to explain how opportunities are created, and this is more of a management, a Studio 51 portal management video, and not necessarily for composers. What we're going to do is we're going to look at how I take particular pieces of music that have been submitted into working opportunities and place those into actual CDs. So we have all of the information at this point from that particular cue we were working on. That's in the system right now. Okay? But I need to finalize it. I need to move that into and we're going to do that through this tab, I need to move that into an opportunity that is an actual CD. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to Opportunities. And this is how I search for open opportunities. Here I have all open opportunities, open closing within 7 days, 30 days, open and closing within 30 to 60 days, and closed opportunities that are already closed out. But what I want to do here is I want to create a new opportunity. This is going to be a CD. So I'm going to call this Happy Cues Volume 1. I'm not really too concerned about what the priority is, so I don't select anything. Okay, I don't need a priority set to it. But it is, in this particular case, going to be 16-bit, 48K. It's going to be advertising template. The opportunity status is active, pitch. I need 15. Let's say that the deadline is next month, so I need it by the 31st of the next month. We happen to be in February 2013 now, so this would be end of March 2013. The client is going to be Studio 51 for purposes of this. This is going to be advertising type music, and it's going to be happy. And in this case, instead of making it available to the people who are out there in the system, I select as my Composer Group Allowed administrator. That means that the only person that sees this is the actual administrator. So Composer Group is administrator. The composers don't see it. People are not going to start submitting to it. By the way, in the creation of my original opportunities, I could do examples. If this weren't an administrator one, I can go select samples and drag them and drop them in here. Okay. So let's close this. Now I've created this opportunity called Happy Cues. I click Create Opportunity. Says data was inserted, number of rows 1, that's the opportunity is created. If I want to send an email to the people who are part of the composer group, I just click this little envelope and it lets people know that this opportunity is created and they can submit to it. Now I don't need to do that now because this is an administrator only opportunity. Okay, so now we're going to go in to finalize. Now what I'm going to look at, let's first look at if you keep records of the opportunity work orders. If you're really busy with this, it's a lot easier to do it this way. I know that I've got cues in Demo Op, which is 2005 work order, and I know that I want to move them into 2006, which is a finished CD. Okay, so let's go back to finalize, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. First, if I can't remember those work IDs and I don't want to go look at it, I can just type happy. okay, and do a search. And everything that I have open that has the word happy in it is going to pop up. So happy and feel good, Steve Myers. Happy cues, which is the one that we're talking about right now, but this is not what I want on the left side. Okay? Actually, this would have been demo. This is just my workflow. You could have it on either side, but this is just the way I do workflow. Okay, so it's searching for anything with the word demo in it. And if we look, there's demo op. As a matter of fact, it's the only one. It's that 2005, work order 2005. Okay, it's ready. We've got one cue that's ready. That was our cue that we just went through. It has 0 cues that are not ready. But let's say that I do know the work orders. Okay, I could have typed in 2005 here, search, and it will bring up again the same opportunity, demo op 2005. And I need to retrieve the music for this. Okay, and there it is, happy ad, accepted, metadata complete. But I'm creating a CD now. Okay, and I know that the number's 2006 because I recorded that. I could have typed in happy and got it too. But I'm going to do my search, and it's going to bring up Opportunity 2006, which is Happy Cues Volume 1. There's none ready. There's none that are not ready. It's template 2, so if you create your own templates, you will know exactly what kind of template this is going into. Even though there's nothing in here, I still have to click Retrieve Music. And I know that I've done it by the fact it says Happy Cues right here. I have the option of either listening and deciding that that cue fits and hitting move, okay, just like right here. I can hit move, or if it's actually a collection that I'm satisfied with and I'm going to leave the demo op open for people to add more cues to, I can do a move all, and it'll move all the cues that are in there. Once I finish doing this, I click Save Opportunity Configurations. Now what happens is demo op no longer has anything in it. It says it was saved, and it doesn't show it immediately. You have to reload, and it says that Happy Cues does have something in it. Okay? It will, next time I come in, say Ready 1. Now you'll notice here it says Accepted Metadata Complete. If I do Generate Metadata for op number 2, I'm actually going to see a representation of the metadata. So I can do a View Metadata Report, and there it is, 157.01 Migrate Cue Wave Happy Ad. That's the title of it, Happy Ad. Okay, all of these are called Happy Ad now. So that's the actual title of the piece of music. The actual file name would be 157.01 Migrate Cue. Okay, so from a composer standpoint, we definitely want you to make sure that that you do keep these names proper. It says here, and I would have done that, but I didn't have a cue available called Happy Ad in MP3. It says here there are no missing stem file uploads. If this number 11 here was missing, it would come back and say you are missing stem number 11. Okay, and it would not accept this cue as being complete. But right now, metadata for Happy Cues Volume 1, 2006. The music count is 1, the track count is 5, and there's nothing missing. We're in good shape. Now this came up on a separate tab, so all you have to do is close out the tab. You'll also notice that we have the ability to download the CSV file. So let's go take a look at what that looks like. And I will download that into something here. Well, we'll download it into this new folder. Okay, so I'll save it in the new folder. And you'll notice that right here, see right here, it's just like any other thing you download. Right there it is. And what I'm going to do is, if I go in here and look at it, here's my actual metadata template. The file name is going to be changed eventually, but the raw file name is 157_01, which is always the full version. You'll see the track title's Happy Ed. The version is full. The version description is full instrumental. Now, here's interesting. The performer is David Trotter. CD description, we don't have anything in there. It tells the duration. It actually sees the durations. Remember, I had to type in 6 seconds. It tells me it's up tempo. Its BPM is 120. It says it's in the key of B flat major. CD title that I'm putting it into is Happy Cues 1, Volume 1. Okay. The track number is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It says here, let's go ahead and expand these so we can see what we actually have here, because it's going to be important, especially to clients that are looking at this. If I go in and I see the subcategories, remember it was originally Happy, but I added Caribbean and ethnic. So now the subcategories are advertising, happy, Caribbean, ethnic. The keywords are carefree, celebratory, festive, fun, rhythmic, uplifting, and wistful. The featured instruments show up just exactly the way that we saw them as we selected them. Composer description. Get back here. Composer description, happy steel drum, slight Caribbean flavor. Explicit lyrics, we don't have that as an option. This would not be coming out because we don't accept explicit lyrics, but it can be programmed in to the software to accept a yes or no for explicit lyrics. The file type is WAV, bit depth is 16-bit, 48K. There are 2 channels. The manufacturer is Studio 51. The music is available for either work for hire or shared publishing and licensing. It's in the style of the travel channel. The breakout stems are full, _30, edit, 15, edit, and stinger. And now we look at the writers. Remember I selected a co-writer? Look what it does. It says writer number 1 is Marlon Fowler. He has 50%. He's BMI. His CAE number. Writer number 2 is David Trotter. He has 50% BMI. His CAE number. And then if you are a client or we're doing it for a client, we know who the actual publisher is. Okay, we can put in the publisher info. So it would be, let's say that would be Studio 51 Music is our BMI publisher. This would automatically fill in Studio 51 Music for, and it would be publisher number 1 at 100%. Okay. Now you'll notice over here that we also have, it would also put the 9-digit CAE number in for the client. Now publisher number 2 would be here, but it would say ASCAP 0%, CSAC 0%, and then the ranking of this queue was a 4. So it was really a good queue, so we ranked it as a 4. That is a complete metadata template, with the exception of the file name, and we're going to see how that works on the next video.